this video is meant to deliver a warning. And the title of this video is The Warning of Gog and Magog. The Warning of Gog and Magog. And it is based on not only the Qur'an on the subject of Gog and Magog, which hardly anyone studies at all, but also on the Hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. And we are concerned today on mainly the Hadith Qudsi. It is recorded in Sahih Bukhari, and this is what the Prophet said. He said that Allah said that on the day of judgment, Allah will speak to Adam alayhi salam and say to him, Adam, O Adam, take out the people for the hellfire, for Jahannam. Adam will then ask, O Allah, how many are they? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reply and say, out of every 1,000, take 999 for the hellfire. When the companions of the Prophet, Allah's blessings be upon him, heard this, they were terrified. But he smiled and he said to them that the one for heaven, the one for Jannah would be from you, meaning by that, that the one for heaven would be amongst those who are living a life that is faithful to the truth which has come from Allah. Let me repeat that. The one for heaven would be those who are living a life that is faithful to the truth which has come from Allah. But he then went on to say that the 999 for the hellfire would all be Ahlu Ya'juj wa Ma'juj, all the people of Gog and Magog. No one else has ever said this in all of human history, in all of religious history. It is only from Muhammad, Allah's blessings be upon him, that this knowledge has come. If I am wrong, kindly correct me. And so now, from this hadith, we know that in the end time, history is going to end with a global society coming into being. And that global society would be the global society of Gog and Magog. Globalization would bring into being a global society in which all of mankind, except those who are faithful to the truth, will all live the same way of life. They will all dance to every tune that Gog and Magog plays. It is for you, the viewing audience, to look around you and tell me whether or not you can see what I am seeing. That global society is coming into being. And around the world today, whether you are Muslim or Christian or Jew or Buddhist or Hindu, makes no difference. The overwhelming part of mankind are all dancing to the same tune. And today's video is meant to warn you about how the characteristics of that global society that is coming into being. The way of people who have righteousness in their heart, who follow the way of life of the prophets of Allah, are that you do not address a letter to someone without identifying your name. Yet, in this strange age, a tune is now being played and everybody is dancing to that tune. I cannot get an email. No one sends me an email anymore and identify themselves by name at the bottom of the email. They will choose every single crooked way to avoid identifying themselves. Either they will send me the email and not identify themselves, do not disclose their name. Or they might send me an email and put their name somewhere inside the email. So I have to read the whole email to search what is the name of this idiot. So I've started now in disgust. This is disrespect to send an email to someone or write a letter to someone and not disclose your name. It is an act of disrespect. And yet they're all doing it. Everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, everybody is doing it. So I've decided I will delete your emails when you write to me like this. But that's not all. If you say something about a Muslim brother or anybody else which attacks his character, which is insulting, which speaks disrespectfully, then you have to answer to Allah on Judgment Day for that behavior. What did he do to deserve that kind of behavior from your part, that you are so disrespectful in your language? You curse him, you say bad things about him, you attack his character, you attack his integrity, you call him a liar, you call him all kinds of names, or a woman as well. And you do not identify yourself. Everywhere we go today on the internet, they call it social media or some such nonsense. You get all these comments, and these cowards do not identify themselves. They use some kind of a pseudonym, and this has never happened before. This is now happening because Gog and Magog are playing that tune, and everybody dancing to that tune. Let me warn you. Every single letter and every single word that you write and publish on the internet, and you do not disclose your name, you'll have to answer for it on Judgment Day, because your identity will not be concealed on Judgment Day. And on that day, when you have to answer for lies that you have told, for disrespect that you have told, when Allah has said in the Qur'an, Qulu linnasi husna, Qulu linnasi husna, speak to people in a graceful way, not in a disrespectful way, not in a way that is sinful, not making all kinds of comments which are nasty comments, and saying things about people attacking their character and integrity. Yes, when you do these things and you conceal your name, you are committing a sin. You become a part of the world global society of Gog and Magog. But I say good news to the one in 1,000. You are small in numbers. Remember that. And as history proceeds, your numbers will be smaller and smaller. But you are not a part of that global society of Gog and Magog that are all going into the hellfire. This is the warning I have to give to you. Don't write to me. Do not write to me. Whether you're a woman or you're a man, do not write to me if you cannot disclose your name. And don't put your name somewhere in the middle of an email or at the beginning of the email. Put it at the bottom where everybody else put it. Don't be scared. If you cannot do that, then don't write to me. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.